Hey guys, I'm driving to pay my car loan, and I thought I'll shoot this video. I need to do actually more videos like this. A couple of days ago, I met up with my new landlord, and basically he bought the building that my martial arts school is in, and he wanted me to move out because he wanted to convert my martial arts school to a luxury apartment, and he offered for me to move downstairs. The building, it's a hardware store, and I rent upstairs, but he dramatically raised my rent. I've been paying $250, which is very low, but it's a small town, and basically there's no one in this little town, and for the last 8 years, and he basically jacked up my rate to $800 a month, and I said no to that. So anyways, I was really stressed out. I looked for another place, and I found one, and I'm gonna pay $450, which is $200 more, but I can swing $450, but not $800, not $650. You know, he was going to give it to me for $650, but it was month to month, and what happened was, if they decide to, they can kick me out anytime instead of signing a lease. And even $650 was not very good, because the downstairs were partitioned and there was clothes everywhere and stuff. So this new place is actually a lot bigger than my current location, so I will be moving to my new gym June 1st. I'll probably be moving stuff throughout the month. The new landlord was nice enough to give me a set of keys so that I could have access to the new gym, so that I can put things in and stuff like that. And my new gym is actually 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes from my current location, and is on the main street of another small town. So this town's really small, maybe population 3,000, 2,000, and but huge windows and stuff like that. So anyways, I've been teaching at this location for 8 years, and I've been teaching martial art now for almost 10, maybe over 10. And I just want to talk about what I've learned in my last 10 years of running a martial arts school, and things I've observed, and just some of the pains and struggles and victories. So there's several ways to run a martial arts school. One is to run it as a non-profit, right? So a non-profit is basically running a school where you are just doing it for yourself, maybe for your own training or your personal enjoyment, or for your friends or your children or relative or whatever, right? So your main goal is for facilitation of training in that martial art. And so making a profit is not a big deal. Trying to find money to pay the rent and stuff, not a big deal. A lot of times you get the rent for really cheap, like at the community center or in your basement, or in my case, my rent was really low, it was $250, and by the time I pay utilities, insurance, you know, paper towels, you know, my gym still was very professional in the sense that I kept everything clean as much as I can. You know, it cost me about $500 a month to run it. So that's one way of looking at it. It's not for profit. On the extreme end is for profit, and basically you're using your martial arts school or your martial arts skill to make money, and basically you're peddling just money in the sense that at the end of the day, what is it? How does it affect your bottom line? And so your focus is much different. You know, you will offer probably shorter class. You will break the class into little pieces so that it's easier for people to grasp and learn. At the same time, you can train staff members to teach the beginners class, because there's a high turnover rate, and basically people stick around for about a year and then they drop out. And so if you can break the classes into, like, you know, 6 months to a year, then 1 year to 3 years, and 3 years to 5 years, you can train someone who has maybe a year of training with you to teach the beginners class. So that's another way of doing it. And if it's for profit, location is very important. Retention is very important. Collecting money on time is very important. Basically, marketing is very important. So everything is driven to make a profit. And then you can have schools in between the two spectrum. And so that's what I have. In the beginning, I was more concerned about developing myself as a martial artist. I've been doing martial art. Actually, this month I've been doing martial art for 25 years. So I started with Muay Thai, and then about 7 years later I started Judo, and then a couple years later Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and then a couple years later that I started doing knockdown karate, and then I moved to this little town that I'm currently living. So when you run a martial arts school, it can take like a whole spectrum of, it could be for non-profit or for profit. So mine was like probably more in the middle, because I did collect money. I was concerned about making money, because it did support my income a little bit. It was like a part-time job for me, so I needed to earn anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a month. And on a really, really good month, I made about $1,000, but I was only hovering about $300 to $500 a month, and I was putting in close to maybe 24 to 30 hours a month. So, it's not bad. 7 minutes from my house. I got to train. I got to teach what I wanted to teach. I got to develop my philosophy about martial art training and stuff like that. So, my next point is students. So when you run a non-for-profit martial arts school, a lot of times, because it's free or you're not charging a lot of money, you bring people who are not serious. You bring people who view your service as inferior because they do not attach a value figure to it. And because they're not committed in the sense of an exchange, of some kind of value exchange, they do not take the training very seriously. It's very, very hard for people to understand the value of something unless they experience it or taste it. So, for example, you can give someone the best cupcake in the world, but if you sell it in a shitty bakery shop, people will drive by and they'll go to Dunkin' Donuts for that cupcake or whatever, because they just don't know the difference. Now, if the cupcake's really, really good, eventually there's word of mouth, but maybe the word of mouth takes a long time to spread. You know what I mean? Now, or maybe people won't know the difference, and they will compare yours to like something in the middle when your cupcake is like the best. And so a lot of times what you offer and what people see you, your perception has to align. But that's another story, because when you teach something that's very intrinsic, that's not the reward does not come till like 5 years or 3 years or 10 years later. It's very hard to show that what you have has value. And so a lot of times when you are the proprietor or the boss or whatever, you have to show the value ahead of time. And so it took me a long time to figure those things out, because I'm an overachiever. And when I first started my martial arts school, I didn't have a black belt because I was learning 3-4 martial arts system at the same time. And so by the time I moved to this little town, I was like a brown belt, but brown belt in like 3-4 different martial arts style and system. And so it's been 10 years, almost 13 years. And basically teaching, and now I have like 5 black belts. I'm second degree in judo, first degree in karate, first degree in kudo. I have ranking in catch wrestling, ranking in Kali Salat, which is like a stick knife fighting system. My Thai boxing is very proficient. I'm not officially ranked because I haven't done Thai boxing forever, but I kept it up with it. And so now is a new chapter in my martial art journey, my business journey. And my new chapter basically is I have to really convey and present myself that what I offer is top notch, and that my what I do aligns with what my value is. And I need to make sure that people understand that. So you're gonna see a lot of changes in the way I run my martial arts school, even my marketing materials, even the way I structure my fees. I have problems with people trying to rip people off because they feed into the psychology of selling people crap. So I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to present what I have to offer much more tantalizing and much more efficiently, because I spent 25 years of my life perfecting, and it's like the phoenix rising out of the ashes. Now is my time to shine, and my overhead now is going to be a lot more, $200 more a month. So it's going to cost me almost $750 to run my school, and I don't make a lot of money, so my stress level is much higher now. And so what I need to do now is make sure that I bring enough students to pay the overhead and make a little bit of money so I can keep on continue doing this.